Alright guys, before we jump into this video, obviously I just want to say that there's not much to go on, there's just a few screenshots and stuff. We just talk about things, and I have to say, you can tell I'm excited, but I just want to say, as someone who trains, boxing, follows boxing, and, as some of you do know, I've actually had a fight. It is just so exciting to see, and I'm excited because I want to be able to experience the game early, and just, you always say to these guys, listen, this is fantastic, you're doing a great job, and when I'm playing it, I want to, experience the same stuff you do when you're in the ring, the adjustments, the feel for the sport, and the feel for the real fight, and that's what happens when you're in a real fight. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I definitely recommend watching the whole thing. Got some awesome screenshots and stuff, all the way through the video. So yeah, enjoy the video, guys. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video, and we are here just with some Fight Night in the background. No big deal, because we're going to be talking about the next big boxing game, which actually gets its PC early access in December 2020. I'm sure you've seen a lot of people talk about this. I honestly haven't looked into it on YouTube. I just follow them on Twitter, and they released this really cool screenshot that I'll put up on screen now, and that's of Ricky Hatton fighting Nigel Benn, or Conor Nigel Benn should I say, in the new esports boxing club game, which is I'll put the Twitter up on screen now, and I'll put it in the link in the description. It's Steel City Interactive. If you guys want to go check them out, then make sure you do go show them some support. So we're just going to go through some basics here. It's cool to see that someone is working on a boxing game finally, and especially with the next gen, these graphics are contained. Just from this one screenshot, it looks really cool. And I'll put up this tweet as well from Conor Nigel Benn that he said yesterday was interesting, and he was obviously in a mocap room with lots of cameras and obviously working on real boxing movement, which is, I think, is going to be really fantastic. I can't imagine this game's going to have a huge roster, but they do say here in their bio, our partners are the WBC, which, if you guys don't know, is the green title, just for if there's any boxing novices or maybe young people who have just started getting into boxing. The title that Deontay Wilder did hold, for example, but is now held by Tyson Fury. And for any fans of the lower classes like me, the current WBC champion at middleweight, for example, is Jermall Charlo. The light heavyweight is one of the scariest motherfuckers on the planet, and that is Artur Beterbiev, or Beterbiev, however you choose to pronounce it. And then Jermell Charlo, I believe the smaller brother of Jermall Charlo, who is the WBC middleweight champion. Jermell Charlo is the WBC, as well as the IBF and WBA, super welterweight champion. The WBC is stacked at the minute as well. It's got Errol Spence as the WBC welterweight champion, and Devin Haney is the lightweight champion. And the only thing I am gutted about is that Gervonta Davis is the WBA champion at the moment in super featherweight. I wished he was the champion at WBC. But they said our partners are the WBC, Ring Magazine, IBF, and BBofC. And more. So they've got a lot of backing. One thing I always said that would stop a boxing game whenever I streamed and people asked me, well, I said the thing that would stop it is the backing of promoters and federations. But clearly WBC, Ring Magazine, and IBF and BBBC, know what's good for them, and they know this is going to be big money. The beta does actually come out on PC in early December, well, 2020 December. So sorry for the abrupt cut, guys. Yeah, so that's December 2020, which is this year. So we've still got to wait 2 months. That's assuming it comes out at the start. It just says PC Early Access December 2020, and I'll be for sure playing that. But one thing I want to say is, a big thing I want to say as well is this company doesn't have tons of followers on Twitter, and I really want, they talk about the community of the ESBC, which is the Esports Boxing Club, which I believe is what they're calling the game. I could be wrong. I don't know what they're calling it. That's just what they keep saying it is. Yeah, they're creating the Esports Boxing Club. Whether or not that generally is going to be the title of the game, if it is focused around competitive gaming nature, that could maybe throw it from the true heart of boxing. Hopefully not, though. Hopefully it will still be fantastic. But I want the community to be really good. I don't want no toxic shit like the UFC community. That shit's just toxic as hell. I don't want that. I want this game to have a really cool community, and so far it looks like it is. I think you guys should definitely go over there and check it out. But they have got a lot of members already. But the main thing that made me want to make this video from the screenshot shows that both up and comers like Conor Nigel Benn and veterans like Ricky Hatton, who was champion, I think at one point, what was he, 40-something and 0 until he ran into Floyd Mayweather. So I mean, it's cool to see both legends and up and comers be involved in this game and to take the mocap. The screenshot looks insane. I actually can't get over how good the screenshot looks. It looks like real life. That's why at first I was like, that's just a screenshot from someone's just edited that. But they've got videos up on their Twitter, and it's really fucking sweet. Some of the stuff they've shown is really cool. Really just interesting overall. I'm excited for this, and I hope that it delivers as well in screenshots and on Twitter videos as it does when you play it. I will be doing it once it comes out on PC. Hopefully it won't come too expensive, but I'll definitely be playing it if it comes out on Steam as a beta or an alpha, or if they send early access to people. I'll definitely be trying to get a hold of it, but I definitely recommend going over there and checking it out. Other people they've got is Terry Harper, Sergio Martinez, Enzo Marcanelli, if I'm pronouncing his name wrong. I really hope not. They've also got Johnny Nelson. He's the guy that does the gloves are off thing, if you guys have ever seen that, when the fighters stand opposite each other. They got Patrick Rockhole, I think that's how you pronounce his name. But I have to say, fighters I do want to see, they've got Andrew Maloney, Jason Maloney, Shannon Courtney, Sophie Alshich, if that's how you pronounce her name. I'm really hoping they got Josh Taylor as well. There's so many names that I'm just like reading off my list of things I've written down. I'm really hoping that we get to see fighters like Canelo in there, like Gervonta Davis, like Vasily Lomachenko. You know, because those are some of my favorite fighters, especially Canelo, especially Gervonta Davis, especially Triple G. Those are fighters I really want to see. And if I'm honest with you guys, I'm not hugely bothered about the heavyweight. I know that's quite shocking, but I don't really care about them. Like, I feel like most games, especially boxing games and boxing world, have always focused on the heavyweights. You know, the biggest roster I would say in Fight Night Champion is the heavyweight roster. And, you know, yeah, it's a great weight class to play in, but I just love, there's so many fighters in the lower weight classes that I think the casuals drown out with, you know, Tyson Fury, you know, Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, you know, like Alexander Usyk. I think he's great. He's coming up from cruiserweight, but he didn't get the recognition he deserves. Even yet, he hasn't got the recognition he deserves, in my opinion. But this is a game I'm super excited for. You know, shout out to Steel City Interactive for doing something that everyone wants to see. Like, we're so desperate to see this game, and we so desperately want to play it. And I'll definitely be playing it on PC, guys, when it comes out. I've got a good enough PC to run it, so I'm really looking forward to it. And I definitely recommend going and checking out the websites. I'll put some more screenshots up on screen just now, quickly, just a couple more. They say high detailed character models. But WBC and the Ring TV magazine is huge to be behind. They've also got like the BBB of C, which is the British Boxing Board of Control, which I didn't actually say what they were at first. Sorry if you guys were confused by it. I was just saying random letters. If you were confused by what that was. But I'm really excited for this, and I hope they smash it. I hope they do it. I hope they know they've got all the support of all boxing and combat sports fans all over the gaming world. I hope they know that, you know, I know their followers are low, but once that game starts to come out and gameplay starts to get released, people are going to be jumping right on it, and I think it's going to be something really sweet. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. If you've enjoyed this one, drop it a like, subscribe down below, let me know your thoughts on the screenshots, and if you've gone and checked out their website and their Twitter, let me know what you guys think. I'll be excited to read your thoughts on that, and if you think they're heading in the right direction. Personally, with WBC, Ring Magazine, and IBF, and the British Board of Boxing Control, or whichever way it is, I think it's the British Boxing Board of Control, yeah. You know, with all them backing them, I think it's going to be fantastic. It does say it's going to be on Xbox and PlayStation, but just PC early access. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be sweet. Let me know your thoughts, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.